Okay, so today we're talking about establishing a film production company, or as I did a video in the past about variety slanguage that used in variety, starting a shingle, or hanging your shingle, which would be, starting your own business. And in this case, it's a production company. When you're starting a production company, it doesn't have to be something where you immediately hire 20 people to work for you. And I've seen that happen, actually, maybe not 20, but where there were film companies that got excited about the people that wanted to be involved, and so much just started adding more and hiring more, and to the point that it got the monthly nut that they had to make to just make payroll was too gigantic. And so one thing I would advise you on is to ramp up small. Now look, you're talking about a production company, and these days a lot of things can be done remotely. In the past, it was like you open a production office. I remember one time in Studio City, I was going to Staples and I got everything together for this production office that I was creating, and the typical stuff that you would put in a production office. And only in Los Angeles would this happen. As I'm checking out, I saw somebody that I knew, and she's like, "Oh, are you starting a production office?" And I'm like, "That's hilarious." Like, you just know the elements that go into it. But, really, ultimately, maybe there was $200 to $400 worth of supplies there that included a printer even, so there were things like that's not going to make you go broke. At the end of the day, the key would be looking at what are your goals for the production company. You're looking, obviously, to produce something, produce TV, documentaries, films, and that is the goal. So what does that entail? It probably entails meetings and lunches and buying drinks and dinners and things like that, maybe some flights. And this is all for development of the project, right? So meaning if you don't have a project you're going right into, you're saying, I'm a company that's going to do multiple projects. So you kind of zoom out and you say, all right, how do I have to start to put all these things together? If you're talking about a production office that's just specific for that production, well, that would be on the production's dime most of the time. And right away what you got to get doing. You have to start working into pre-production and, hiring people and ramping that whole thing up. So, but the bottom line is that for the title of the purposes of this video, it's how to start a production company without going broke. And the key is start small, get the supplies and the things you need. And really, if you just say you're hanging a shingle up and this is going to be your production company, the stuff that you put together can have any type of time, as long as you're not bleeding money every month. And that would be the mistake that I would say is hiring too many people. Get started, start to look and say, all right, what can I produce? And then start to make it happen.